Good morning. Welcome to the Taylor Sportsplex for the semifinal matchup in the Tier 1 Elite Hockey League Youth Championship. Semifinal matchups, on this side we have Fox Motors versus the Buffalo Jr Sabres. On the other side, the Philly Junior Flyers are taking on the Phoenix Junior Coyotes. Philly, at last glance, was up 2-0. This is a win or go home game for all four teams. Starting lineup looks like it's going to be Gage Potter, Ryan Twisher, Dylan Luckfield, Cale Thornton, Costa Coops, and Mason Martin in net. Here we go. Buffalo controls the faceoff. D-to-D pass. Potter in after it. Buffalo looks to break out. Dylan with pressure, takes that away. Near side, can't chip it around Cale. Cale with it, sends it out of Dylan's reach. Buffalo with it. Buffalo looks to break back in, gets that around Cale. Mason on play it. Mason sets it up for Coops. Costa cycles it back for Cale. Cale picks that up, goes off the boards for Dylan. Dylan gathers it with time. Little tries move it to Ryan. That icing's waved off. Behind the net, Buffalo with it in the corner. Ryan takes that away. He's got Andrew coming down through the slot. Andrew walks in, shoots. Loose. Oh, that was loose. All right, Fox with their first shot. Generate a scoring chance. Braxton, Easton, Elliott, Andrew, Lenny out. Chip, not around Lenny. Don't Lenny keeps that in. Easton takes it out of the zone, regroups, brings it back in. Fights through a lot of contact, moves it to Penny, just misses his backhand. In the corner. Sent around, Andrew steps, keeps that. Easton has to take it out of the zone and regroup though. Easton being harassed, muscles his kid off the puck. Lenny with it behind the net, sends that around for Elliott. Elliott misses the chip. Buffalo with it, shot wide. In the corner now. Buffalo D keeps it in, shots blocked by Easton. Easton's got Braxton and up can't. Buffalo shot is blocked in front. Mason with the baseball bat swing with his goalie stick. Puck comes back up to the point though. Another shot. Mason gloves that down and holds. Gonna get Ryan, Dylan, Gage, Cooper, Jack out for this face-off. Face-off comes to Buffalo up to the point. With it, just sent in, hits Dylan. Dylan and Gage break out. Dylan through the middle, moves it over for Potter. Potter raiding off that puck, still with it now though. Ryan comes in, puck comes right up to Jack at the point. Jack shoots low, hits the side of the net. Dylan on it. Dylan tries to move it to Jack. Jack just sends that back in deep. Out of Dylan's reach, Gage comes behind the net for it. Gage with it, tries to cycle it for Dylan, misses everybody, comes to Jack at the point. Jack walks the blue line, shoots, that shot is blocked. Into the far corner. Potter in after it with Ryan. Puck comes up top to Cooper. Cooper backhands that in, can't keep it in. Gets around Cooper. Good stick by Cooper to break that up though. Jack with it at the red line. Jack harassed, gets that deep. Comes to Cooper at the red line. Cooper tries to hit Ryan, can't. Ryan's gonna skate into this at the blue one, no. Gets that semi-deep. Chipping around, Ryan bats that up to himself. Ryan with it again. Ryan at the dot with it. Through the contact. Shoots, scores! Looked a lot like his goal yesterday. Found just a sliver of net over the goalie's shoulder and buries it. Ryan puts Fox up 1-0. Noah's line out with Costa and Cale. Face off comes to Dom. Dom moves that for Cale. Cale tries to chip that for Noah, gets past everybody, but touched by Buffalo. No icing. Beck's going to be the first one there with Buffalo. Beck ties that up behind the net. Puck comes to Dom. Centering pass doesn't connect. Costa with it. Rifles that back in behind the net. Luke steps for it. Moves it to Noah. Hard around. Kale steps, backhands that in deep. Noah behind the net battles. Puck comes, short boards to Luke. Kicked back behind the net by Buffalo. Buffalo still with it. Luke cuts that pass off. Lost in his feet. Noah in to help. Noah and Hooper battle. Puck's one forward by Buffalo. Kale keeps it at the blue line momentarily, taken out by Buffalo. Buffalo near side. Kale takes that away. Buffalo still with it though. In the middle. Shot. Wide. Kale on it. Can't get that out. Comes to the point. Shot. Blocked away by Coops in front. Buffalo with it. Up to the point now. D-to-D pass. Shot through. Blocked again by Costa. Post behind the net. Noah comes away with it. Can't get it out. Tries to get it to Dom. Comes up to the point. Shot right on Mason. Sees part. He just follows that up. Good shift by Costa there. Blocked a couple shots. Cleared the net on that final shot. Let Mason see a nice easy one from the point. Easton's line out with Lenny and Andrew. Puck is in the corner. Easton and Lenny. Puck comes to Easton. Chips that up for Braxton. Buffalo steps, keeps that in. Sends that hard around. Elliott gets chase. Buffalo D's the first one there. Tied up. Buffalo comes away with it. Behind the net now. Pass is cut off by Lenny. Easton with it. Easton takes a hit, gets it to Braxton. Buffalo maintains possession behind the net though. Lenny on it behind the net. Cycled in deep. In the corner now. Buffalo centering pass cut off by Franco. That's out of the zone. Buffalo regroups, gets it back in offsides. Face-off comes to center ice. Ryan, Dillon, Gage, Jack Cooper. Face-off is 1 to Jack. Jack through the middle, can't hit Gage. Taken away by Buffalo. Good step by Cooper. Prevents that a zone entry there. Dillon on it in the corner now. Behind the net. Cooper goes down but keeps it in. Cooper on a knee. Gets help from Ryan to get it deep. Behind the net, just out of Dillon's reach. Buffalo with it. Try to clear it, can't. Gets chipped around Jack. Cooper there to clean it up at the red line though. Buck's right in front of us here on the red line. Langer keeps that in. Langer and Potter battling. Ryan stays D-side, comes right to him. Moves it over to Cooper. Cooper finds Dillon in the middle. Dillon around one. Burst of speed by Dillon into the corner. Buffalo with it behind the net now. Buffalo looks to break out through the middle. Finds it behind Cooper on his backhand. Backhand, forehand. Mason shuts the door. Puck's behind the net now. Cooper tries to get it to Hooper. Too far. Blocked down by Beck though. Noah with it. Chips around. It's going to be a little too far. We're going to get an icing here. Noah's line out with Kale and Costa. Noah wins that draw. Buffalo takes it away. Guys out. Yep. We get the whistle. That puck went just a fraction over the blue line. Ref was right there though. Makes the call. Same 5. Face-off is 1 to Hooper. Hooper chips that to Switzer. Dom fights through the contact. Dom in at the dot. Dom shoots. That's taken off his stick, though, at the last second. Dom and Noah. Noah throws one off the side of the net. Comes into the corner. Hooper on it. Pass is cycled back. Cycled through again. Buffalo with it at the goal line. Taken behind the net. Good pressure by these 5. Puck is just iced. Another whistle. Braxton, Easton, and Elliott over the boards. Still out with Kale and Costa. Penny takes this draw. He's going to look to win it right to Easton. Tied up at the dot, though. Buffalo comes away with it. Easton gives chase. Puck is chips to Costa. Ooh, Buffalo, good awareness there. Throws the brakes on its blue line. Kale tries to cut that off, can't. Costa's the first one there. Ties up the man for Buffalo. Easton and out. Easton chips that a little too hard around. Sent back in deep. Braxton gets there, chips it to the middle, doesn't hit Easton. Buffalo with it again. Send in deep in the corner. Bouncing puck, Kale picks that up, backhands it to Penny. Penny through the middle, doesn't hit anyone, but it's off a shin pad, so no icing. Buffalo wants to play it. Good goalie pass, a little too far though. Fox is going to get a too many men penalty. Fox is going to go on the PK, too many men penalty. Be served by Lenny. Going to have Dylan, Ryan, Costa, Andrew. Buffalo wins that draw. Buffalo at the point. Shot through. Easy save. Same four. Face-off comes right to Buffalo. Up to the point. Sent down at the dot. On goal line. Centering pass connects, and he scores. Ryan's line out with Lenny and Andrew now. Face-off won by Buffalo. Buffalo in deep. Pass to the connect, taken by Lenny, chipped it to Ryan. Ryan moves that to Andrew, goes between his feet. Andrew sends that in deep, no icing. Behind the net, Potter will be the first one there. Potter tries to chip that, can't. Dylan comes away with it. Oh, Dylan found Ryan, but it's taken away by Buffalo. In the corner, Dylan comes away with it. He's got Andrew crashing, gets it to Ryan in front, taken away at the last second by Buffalo. Buffalo looks to break out. Tries to chip around, Andrew can't. Andrew gets that deep. Buffalo with it now, though. Behind the net, Ryan backhands that for Lenny. Too far. Gage with it. Taken down. Puck in the corner now. Sent hard around. Andrew with it in the corner. Puck is cycled back by Buffalo. Lenny picks it up behind the net. Throws the brakes on. Good move. Off the boards for Andrew. Andrew with a little bit of time. Just flips that out of the zone. No icing. Fox gets a full change. Buffalo just chips that in deep. Langer on it. Sends that hard around for Cooper, out of his reach. We're going to get a penalty here. There we go. You just explained what boarding is. Thank you. Good job, Coach. You know the rule. It's a penalty. All right, Buffalo will go with a 2 and a 10 here. Fox to the power play. Oh, you're running the penalty already. You're running the penalty. You ran like 5 seconds off before the puck dropped, dude. Ryan with it, finds Easton in the middle. Easton backhands to himself, walks in. Backhander just wide. Pass comes up to Andrew. Andrew settles it down. Andrew's pass connects with Ryan. Ryan tries to chip that to Jack, gets chipped around him. Bounce pass up to Dylan. Dylan gathers that, cycles back. Moves it through the middle for Ryan. Ryan tries to hit Jack. Jack kicks that in. Dylan gives chase. Puck is knocked out of the zone. Jack with it. 30 seconds left on the power play. Jack to Penny. Penny chips around. Buffalo takes that away. Tries to cycle it out. Jack keeps that in. Jack walks around. Has that taken away. Play 4-on-4 for 16 seconds, and then Fox will go to the PK. Face off one by Buffalo, shot through the crease. Dylan's the first one there. Tries to get it out, doesn't. Buffalo on it. Pass to the point, over to the dot. Buffalo to the power play now. Cycled in deep. Buffalo with it in the corner, up to the point now. He walks the blue line. Sauces it over Dylan's stick. Backdoor pass. Shot wide. Fought off by Mason. .45 seconds left on the man advantage for Buffalo. Shot in. Fought off by Mason's face mask. Potter can't get that out. Comes up to the point. Pushed back in. Shot wide. Buffalo with it. Up to the D. Walks the blue line. Shot in. Tipped. Loose in front. Buffalo with it. Just wide. 15 seconds left. Back up to the point. Delays. Moves over to the dot. Shot is wide. On Potter's stick. Gage just settles. Throws that. That might settle. But oh, we're going to just barely get an icing.
You didn't even try to skate it. You didn't even try.
Left wing and then to the bench. Go, Jack. Go, Jack. Jack out of the box. That might be too far. Goalie plays it. Oh. Andrew tried to hit Jack out of the bench or out of the penalty box. Just a little too firm for him. Fox kills that off. We're going to have Easton's line out with Kale and Andrew. Faceoff comes to Andrew. Andrew hard around. Nobody home, though. That is out of the zone. Sends that in deep. Kale gloves that down. Banks that out. Back in, offsides. Faceoff comes right to Kale. Kale steps up. Can't get that deep. Taking off his stick. Shot. Nope. Pass down low. Behind the net. Andrew on it. Cycles it back for Kale. Kale tries to get it back to Andrew. Doesn't make it. Buffalo's pass taken away by Kale. It's loose in front, though. Still loose. Comes out to Lenny. Or to Elliott, excuse me. Elliott gets that out. Puck's still tied up on the blue line. Comes loose to Braxton. Braxton around one. In a foot race, he gets it deep, lets everybody get a change at least. Buffalo looks to break out. Good step by Hooper, keeps that at the blue line. Henning gets that in again. Buffalo with it. Through the middle, connects. Buffalo in the zone, backhander. Mason closes that. Buffalo comes away with it though. Centering pass connects. Big block by Langen in front of the net. Buffalo at the dot. Moved over to the D. Shot, tipped wide. In the corner. Cycle back around. Noah and Cooper combine. Take that away. Cooper to Hooper. Luke knocks that through the middle. Jack takes that at the red line. Langen comes in with the puck. Throws the brakes on. Backhander to Hooper in front. It's loose. Buffalo with it. Buffalo comes away. Pass doesn't connect through the middle. Buffalo at the red line. Gets it deep though. Cooper with it in the corner. Backhands that up for Dom. Dom chips that through the middle. Taken away by Buffalo. Buffalo with it in the middle. Potter's the first one on it. Buffalo comes in with it. Good stick lift by Ryan. Gets it to Jack. Jack leaves it for Ryan. Ryan tries to backhand it up to Gage. Can't. Tied up on the boards. Ryan and Jack. Jack comes away with it. Tries to force one to Gage. It's kicked through the middle by Buffalo. Cooper backhands that to Switzer. Dom through the middle with it. Gets that in deep on net. Goalie covers. So Buffalo just got a double minor for a rough and then a 10-minute misconduct on top of it for talking back to the ref. Dom gets a 2-minute penalty. So Fox will play, I think we'll play 4-on-4 for a minute and a half, and then we'll get a minute and a half power play. And our rules analyst Andy here helping the scorekeeper out. Check your time! Time! It should be 3 minutes and a minute and a half, not 4 minutes and 2. Still not right! Hey! Easton shoots that. Buffalo with it. So after all that, Fox will be on a minute and a half power play. 42 seconds left. Oh, poked away on Mason. Loose in front. Why do we do that stupid drop pass crap right in front of the net? Come on, boys. Face off, tied up at the dot. Still sitting on the dot. Ryan moves over Easton. Easton at the red line. Over to Jack. Jack over to Andrew. Andrew moves that to Jack. 22 seconds left. Out of the zone. Andrew to Dylan. Dylan to Easton. Easton hits Dylan through the middle, taken away by Buffalo. Chipped over Jack. Refs are still trying to sort out with the scorekeeper when all the Buffalo kids get out of the box. Serving two kids serving 10-minute misconducts right now, and one in the box for a double minor. Dom is still in the box as well. It looks like we're ready here. Buffalo wins that draw. Box still on the power play for 35 more seconds. Andrew with it, moves over Jack. Jack settles it, moves it to Andrew. Andrew gains the red line. Andrew's going to take this in himself. Box into the offensive zone, drops it for Dylan. Dylan gets through, Dylan around. Dylan has back in for Ryan. Ryan just wide. Ryan had the net. Oh, Jack can't hold that in. That comes out. Jack is hooked, and we're going to get a penalty here on Buffalo. Five on three for 8 seconds. Faceoff comes to Andrew. Andrew over to Jack. Jack shoots. Loose in front. Still loose. Jack with it at the dot now. 5 on 4. Over to Jack. Jack shoots. Scores! It's Dylan in front! Hey, well, they're celebrating like Jack scored, so it must not have hit Dylan. I thought it ricocheted off his pants, but apparently not. So it looks like we are back to 5-on-5 hockey now. Yeah. Dylan with it. Dylan's line out with Costa and Kale now. We're back on lines. Back on 5-on-5. Dylan powers around, tries to shove one in short side. Can't. Buffalo looks to break out near side. Taken off his stick by Dylan. Kale with it in the corner. Kale's taking off that puck. Costa in to help. Costa and Kale tie it up. Puck comes loose. Shot over the net. In the corner. Box goes to the PK. Kale gets a minute and a half holding. Face off one by Buffalo. Up to the point. Walks the line. Dylan pressures, gets that. Easton with it. Sends one near side. Gets it out of the zone. Buffalo with it. D. Gets around Easton. Takes it in the zone. Walks in. Tries to go around Andrew. Shoots side of the net. Andrew chips that for Easton. Costa and Easton combined. Costa ties that up. Costa kicks that for Andrew. Andrew behind the net. But Penny's not going to get there. Buffalo seals that up. Comes loose. Andrew and Penny. Buffalo with it. 40 seconds left on the power play. Pass connects through the middle. Mason fights that off. Bouncing puck. Behind the net. Costa with a hit. Right in front. Shot. Saved by Mason. Loose in front. Mason covers. Faceoff comes to Buffalo. Buffalo walks the line, sends it down, top of the circle. Centering pass, taken away. Ryan punches that out. 20 seconds left on Kale's penalty. Buffalo picks that up, no icing. Buffalo gains the zone, gets around Costa behind the net. That will do it for Kale's penalty. We're even strength. Buffalo shot blocked by Coops. Yep, we're going to get another penalty here on Buffalo. Then call it! She tells him, I could give you a 2 and 10 for that. Freaking do it! Jack with it. Fox back to the power play. Oh, Ryan plays out of the high stick. Buffalo knocks it down. Buffalo gloves that down. Jack takes it away. Jack walks in, shoots. Goalie fights it off. Buffalo gets one of their players back as their 10-minute misconduct expires. Score update. Philly is up on Arizona, or Phoenix, 4-1. Faceoff comes to Andrew. on the power play. Andrew moves that over for Easton. Easton walks down to the dot, shoots. That's whoa. It was blocked down, loose in front. Oh, Buffalo comes away with it 2-on-2 now. They just elects to push it deep. Easton on it behind the net. Moves that over for Andrew. Andrew lets it go to Jack. Jack skates into it, delays, moves it for Dylan through the middle, doesn't connect. Buffalo's pass hits off their own player. Dylan steals that away. Dylan through the middle for Ryan. It's loose in front. Still loose. Easton has scores! Another power play goal for Fox. Faceoff comes to Luke. Luke can't get it. See, Buffalo takes it away. Poked out of the zone now. Buffalo regroups at the neutral zone. At the red line, Buffalo sends that in deep. Mason out to play it, slows it down. Cooper's the first one there. Cooper loses his stick though. Puck comes in the middle, now comes back to Cooper on the boards. Noah in with him. Buffalo walks in with it. Shot is blocked by Mason. Luke backhands one out of the zone. Icing is on and called. Face off, one by Fox. Goes down it in the corner, gets it to Cooper. Cooper gets one over to Braxton. Braxton along the boards, tied up. Braxton moves that puck forward with his feet. Him and Cooper keep moving it forward. Buffalo comes away with it though. Pass up to the point. Shoots, blocked by Easton. Takes Easton down. Back up now. Easton comes away with that, poked off his stick. Costa and Easton come on and take that away. Costa with it behind the net, tries to send that hard. Buffalo cuts that off, good stick lift by Penny. Cooper can't get there. Cooper cycles out with it. Moves one behind the net for Coops. Coops skates into it. Gets one to Elliott. He lets that go for Ryan. Ryan picks that up. Shoots just wide. He had Braxton in the middle. 2-on-1. Good play by Lenny. Can't get it. Lenny broke up that soft pass just enough. Shot on Mason, loose in front. Andrew picks that up. Andrew bounces one for Braxton. Man, that puck just exploded off the boards. Colin urging the boys to calm down, play your game. So we have Ryan, Gage, Dylan, Lenny, Andrew out for this. Face off to Andrew. Andrew tries to bounce one off the boards. It's taken away by Buffalo. Comes back to Andrew in the corner. Moves it for Lenny behind the net. Lenny moves it right back to Andrew. Takes a weird hop off his feet, but he skates into it. Finds Ryan in the middle. Ryan's got Gage coming with him. Ryan walks in, shoots. Oh, just goalie got a top of the glove on it. Lenny seals the board. Now Buffalo comes away with it. Right in front of us. Puck comes to Lenny at the red line. Lenny gets it through. Excuse me, a little high there. Buffalo with it behind the net now. Bounce pass, doesn't connect, but it's going to be on Mason. He's going to have to play it. Settles it for Andrew. Andrew behind the net with it. Cycles that hard around for Gage. Gage for Ryan. Ryan can't chip that around the Buffalo player. Right in front of us here. Gage comes away with it, gets it through. Dylan walks in. Dylan with a nifty move. Dylan in on his backhand, powers around. Oh, sitting on the goal line. Dylan tried to shove that short side puck sitting on the goal line. Noah's line out with Kalen Costa. Face off, one by Buffalo in the corner. Punched around. Pick it up behind the net. Through the middle. Comes out. Walks in and shoots. Mason fights that off. It's up in the air. Noah comes away with it. Noah moves it for Luke. It's taken away by Buffalo. Noah's still with it. Tries to get it off camp. Shot is blocked by Noah at the point. Bouncing puck. Kale can't get it. Sends that hard around for Dom. Dom can't get a stick on it. Buffalo sends that back into the corner. Kale picks that up. Cycles it for Costa behind the net. Costa off the boards. Kicked back in by Buffalo. Noah on it. He gets it out though. Luke tries to skate into it. Taken away by Buffalo. Puck is sent in deep. Costa on it. Cycles it up for Dom. Dom through the middle. It's taken away by Buffalo. Diving effort by Kale. Blocks the shot over the net. Puck's in the corner. Buffalo comes away with it. Shot's fanned on. Dom gets that out. Dom chips around. Dom comes in alone. Defenseman gets back. Dom shoots. Blocker. Oh, Dom hard into the board. Dang it. Missed it. Dom hard into the boards. Feet first. He looks okay, though. Buffalo still has one in the box, serving a 10. Cooper and Jack out with Easton, Braxton, and Elliott. Both teams thrown out of the dot. Easton wins that draw. Elliott comes in, moves it over for Jack. Jack pokes that in for Easton in the corner. Easton pokes out around the net for Braxton. Braxton settles it, throws the brakes on behind the net. Buffalo chips that away. Cooper snaps, keeps that in. Elliott switches with him. Cooper battles. They get the puck in deep. Buffalo comes away with it, though. Through the middle. Pass connects, but it goes deep. Mason way out to play it. Moves it to Buffalo. Loose in front. That's in. Why? Why? Faceoff comes to Cooper. He moves it over to Jack. Jack has it taken off his stick, sent in deep by Buffalo. Cooper's the first one on it. Loose in front. Big save by Mason. Comes to Dylan. Dylan through, pushes it a little too far. Moves it for Ryan. Gets it back to Dylan. Dylan walks the boards with it. Fans on the pass in. That is flipped out of the zone. Jack will pick that up. Got Lenny back with him. Jack's pass taken away. Lenny gets it to Ryan. Ryan to Dylan. Dylan in one-on-one. Good back check. Shoots just over the net. Comes to Lenny at the point. Lenny shoots. That's blocked wide by Buffalo. Ryan on it. Moves it up the boards for Jack. Jack walks. His shot is blocked up in the corner. Potter on it. Potter still with it. Cycles it to himself. Buffalo comes away with it though. Chipped up. Andrews steps. Knocks that in right to Ryan. Ryan at the dot with it. Backhand. Over to Dylan. Dylan with it in front. Still loose. Buffalo comes away with it. Buffalo's got a 3-on-2. Drop to the defenseman. Moves it over. Back of the net. Face off comes to Buffalo. They walk in the zone. Shots blocked by Kale. Cycled up. Dom picks that up. He's got Luke with him. Dom gets the red line. Tries to drag around. Can't. Dom blows the tire. Goes down. Kale gathers that at the blue line. Tries to get one to Luke. Doesn't connect. Costa, good stick here. Keeps that in. Buffalo moves it back to the D. D to D. Pass through the middle. Connects. Shot on Mason. Blocked away. Costa with it behind the net. Moves that up for Dom. Dom moves it for Noah. Buffalo keeps that in. Costa cuts that off. He's got Kale behind the net. Gets it to him. Kale passes deflected by Buffalo. Buffalo moves it in deep. Taken away by Beck. Beck chips that out. Got to settle or we're going to get an ice. Icing. He's up one by Fox. Can't get it out. Comes to Easton. Easton's got Penny with him. Easton threw a lot of contact. Yeah, we're going to get a penalty here in Buffalo. Braxton's still with it, though. Fans on the shot. Elliott had a whack. Oh. So on a delayed penalty call, Fox puts one in the back of the net. Ref blew the play dead before. Rule says the team on the delayed penalty has to possess the puck. They never did. Quick whistle negates a goal. Easton with it, though. Easton shoots. That is behind the net. Ryan on it. Dylan, oh, come on. Ref right in the way. Buffalo takes that away. Andrew with it. Caught up in the snow. Moves it over for Jack. Jack in. Easton through the middle. Easton for Ryan. Just out of his reach. Buffalo takes that away. Buffalo through the middle. Knocked down by Easton. Easton walks in. Shot is blocked away by Buffalo. Buffalo's in one-on-one. Andrew pushes him around the net. Jack picks him up. Jack and Andrew take that away. Andrew moves that for Easton. Easton walks it in, sets it up. Moves it to the middle for Ryan. Ryan shoots, scores! Good delay by Easton to let the play develop instead of just rushing it in. Another power play goal for Fox. Faceoff comes to Buffalo near side. They reverse out. And in deep. Coach is the first one on it. Costa ran off the puck. Elliott there with him. Buffalo comes away with it behind the net. Sent hard around. Braxton can't get there. Braxton knocks it down with his feet, though. Comes up to the point, back in. Easton on it. Tries to send one through for Elliott. Can't. Lenny jumps. He's tied up. Lenny's going to get a call here. Yep. Fox to the PK. Puck is flipped out for Dylan. Dylan skates into this. Oh, he overskates it. Good play by Dylan. Forces him to turn back. Behind you, Costa! Buffalo's cherry picking hard in the zone. Buffalo brings it in the zone. Puck is chipped by Andrew, but not out. Buffalo sets up. 55 seconds left on their power play. Pass through the middle. He looks back door, shoots. Mason out big to stop it. Behind the net now. Moved up to the boards. Moved up top now. Ryan gets that out. Ryan takes a hit. Chips it for Dylan. Dylan skates into it. He just pushes it in the corner. Dylan ties that up. Shoes clock. 35. Oh, Dylan easy. You guys can go over there. Power trip. Holy crap. Yeah. All right, 5-on-3 for 26 seconds. And then Fox will go. Then it'll be a 5-on-4. Buffalo wins the draw. Up to the point. D to D. Back door. Close down. Sauce pass hits up top. D to D and back. 5 seconds left on the first penalty. Side of the net, behind the net now. Other side of the net. Shot. Mason fights that off. Lenny's out of the box now. Good play by Coops. On Lenny's stick. Andrew with it behind that. Andrew rips it hard around. That's going to get out. It's going to hit the snow and slow down. Buffalo looks to break back in. Easy Easton. Toe drag doesn't connect. Potter with it. Potter gets that out. That is not going to be on net, though. We're going to get an ice. 29 seconds left on Dylan's penalty. Easton, Ryan, Jack, Kale out to kill this off. Puck comes to Jack. Jack gets that out. Right in front of us. 10 seconds left. Buffalo have time for one more rush. Buffalo at the red line with it. Walks in. Shot on Mason. Glove save. Mason plays it behind the net. That'll do it for the period. Fox will have to kill off 11 seconds at the start of the third. All right, for the start of the third, we'll have Andrew and Costa on the back end with Gage and Ryan. Dylan still in the box for 11 seconds. Face off won by Buffalo. Pass to the middle, connects. Pass in deep, does not. Puck's in the corner. That'll do it for Dylan's penalty. We're even strength now. Goes down in the corner, cycles it back, but taken away by Buffalo. Behind the net, Ryan sticks that away. Buffalo still with it, though. Buffalo moves it up to the point. Sent in deep. Costa takes that. Costa through the middle. Can't connect with Dylan. Buffalo with it. Gonna send it in deep. Mason outs play it. Sets that up for Coop. Coop skates into it. Throws one for Potter. Potter tries to let that go, but it hits him anyway. Costa on it with Ryan. Puck comes into the corner still. Ryan sends it harder on the other way. Dylan looks to skate into it, chip it to himself. Dylan gets it out, but Buffalo takes it away. D to D. Buffalo far side with it now. Flipped in. Andrew bats that over to Gage. Gage through the middle for Noah. Noah gets that in. He goes around one. Throws the brakes on. Noah at the dot. Finds Dom in the middle. Still loose. It's in! Noah back! Noah back with just a gritty, hard-working shift there. Makes the unselfish pass to Dom. Puck's loose in the middle. Noah just puts a stick on it. Goes 5-hole. Moves over the line at about 3 miles an hour, but in the back of the net nonetheless. Fox takes a 5-4 lead. Buffalo wins that draw. Cooper and Jack out with Noah, Luke, and Dom. Puck moves in deep. Jack with it. Sends it hard around for Dom. Buffalo cuts that off. Buffalo in the corner with it. Moved around the net. Noah gives chase with Cooper. Punk back around the net, but Jack picks that up. Buffalo takes it away, though. Shot off the side of the net. Cooper ties him up behind the net. Puck comes loose, though. Sent hard around by Buffalo into the far corner. Noah on it. Cooper cuts that pass off. Tries to get it to Hooper. Point takes that away. Cooper with another whack at it. Just ties it up. Buffalo comes away with it. Watch center. Oh, Mason pokes that away. That's a high stick. Yep, we get the call. Face off won by Buffalo behind the net. Sabres with that possession. Fricano ties him up. Buffalo comes away with it though. Puck is chipped high. Andrew gloves that down into the red line. Moves it for Easton. Easton gets a stick on it. Gets it in. Goes the brakes on. Gets to the dot. Shoots. Ooh, goalie flashes the glove. Dylan, Gage, Ryan come over the boards. Andrew and Lenny stay out. Ryan wins that clean up to Andrew. Andrew settles it between his feet, moves it down for Potter. Potter lets that go in the corner for Dylan. Dylan on his backhand, avoids the hit. Dylan walks in with the puck behind the net. He had Andrew, couldn't get it to him. Fans on one, but it moves up to Lenny. Lenny walks it over to Andrew, skips Andrew's stick. Andrew just sends it deep. Gage can't knock it down, goes behind the net. Chipped around Dylan. Lenny steps, uses his body to keep that in. Dylan and Lenny take that away. Lenny's got Potter in the middle, tries to get it to him, can't. Puck comes loose. Good play by Lenny. I think he might have got a stick on that. Either way, pass didn't connect. Oh boy, loose in front. Mason out big, makes a save. Shot through the crease. Buffalo with it. Did she just tell him to go away? So we got a whistle there because the net got knocked off. Faceoff stays in the zone. Comes up top, shot. Mason fights that off, loose in front. Mason's still with it. Faceoff in the corner. Costa on it. Comes in front. Poked over the net. Easton comes away with that. Backhands one, taken away by Buffalo. Puck's in the corner. Puck comes away to Buffalo. Backdoor pass between Kale's feet. Elliott with it. Costa moves that over to Kale. Kale behind the net with it. Chips that one up for Braxton. Braxton skates into that. Tries to move it for Elliott in the middle. He does. Braxton and Elliott dang near collide. Elliott just moves that deep. Fox gets a change. Jack cuts it. Oh, he didn't see Easton still in the zone. Face off, tied up at the dot. Comes away to Buffalo. Chipped around Cooper in the corner. Jack picks him up. Cooper moves that up. The D cuts it off. Behind the net. Jack takes that away in front of the net. Dom with it. Moves it up for Luke. Luke's in. Luke gets that deep. Luke down to a knee. Still with it somehow. Dom with the stick lift. Cycles that back in. Puck is flipped up and beyond Cooper. Cooper, dangerous pass, gets it over the Buffalo stick, but they get it anyway. Buffalo walks in, backhander, it's loose in front. Kicked by Jack in front of the net. Comes to Noah. Noah just bounces that off the boards. He'll take the ice. Face off one again by Buffalo. Up to the point, shot. Mason fights that off. In the corner. Cycle back behind the net. Poked around. That's out of his reach though. Gage can't get there. Puck is tied up. Gets beyond Andrew. Andrew and Ryan tie that up along the boards. Buffalo still with it. Tries to get a deep, can't. Gage on it. Through the middle, hits Dill. Dylan's got Ryan with him. Dylan moves it over for Ryan. Bouncing puck. Oh, Ryan had a look at it. Comes to Lenny. Lenny keeps that in. Moves it all the way in deep. Behind the net. Ryan gives chase. Ryan seals that off. Can't chip around. Dylan on it though. Comes up to Andrew at the point. Andrew bouncing puck. Can't get it deep. Ryan moves D side at the blue line. Keeps that in, but it bounces up in the air off Andrew. It might be caught in someone's, yeah, it was in someone's gear. Now it's out. We get a whistle. Face-off stays in the zone though. Face-off in the corner. Buffalo on it. Moves it D to D. Glove down by Elliott. Diving stop by Kale. Breaks that up. Kale gets it in deep. Easton on it in the corner. Taken away by Buffalo. Sabres with it behind the net. Luke moves that for Braxton. Braxton can't handle it. Taken off his stick. Bounces. Costa delays. Stays onside. Everybody back. Gonna get a whistle here. Goal change here for Fox. Buffalo comes away with it. Cuts back up. Takes on Cooper one-on-one. Good stick and feet by Cooper. Breaks that up. Back with it. Tries to chip it out. Cut off by the Sabres. Stuck in Cooper skates. Cooper still battles. Stays in, though. Mason sets that up for Jack. Jack off the glass. Stick down by Buffalo. Good stick. Flip through the middle. Cooper gloves that down. Cooper's got space. Noah takes it from him. Noah gets the red line. Poked off his stick. Potter, fresh off the bench, rifles that in deep. Oh, two Buffalo players collide. Jack's going to pick this up. He's got Dom in front. Oh, it goes right between Dom and Gage, but Ryan skates into that point. Ryan takes a shot. Blocked down by Buffalo in front. Buffalo just pushes that in deep. Buffalo's the first one there. Cooper goes down. Buffalo still with it. Pass through the middle connects. Weak shot, saved by Mason. Potter on it. Moves it right up to the D. D pokes it back in. Ryan gets that out. Burst of speed by Ryan in the stick lift. Ryan in. Gets just past him, though. Gage overskates the puck. Buffalo comes away with it. Ryan on the back check. Oh, nice passing there. Shots wide is behind the net. Buffalo picks that up. Centering pass. Pops up in the air. Ryan backhands that out of danger. Gage with it. He's got Jack far side. Hits him. Jack in the middle with it. Jack just sends one on. Goalie fights it off. Loose in front. Oh, Dylan goes down awkwardly into the boards, but he's back up. Oh, Andrew with a nice play knocks that down to center ice. Andrew flips that in deep. Oh, Easton's going to get a penalty here. Easton to the box for a trip. Oh, jeez. Easton and the ref about collide there. Fox back to the PK. Pivotal moment here in the game. Faceoff comes right to Andrew. Andrew flips it through the net. It's going to be too hard for Dylan, but it might be not on net. That takes 6 seconds off the penalty. Silver linings. Faceoff, Buffalo wins that. Up to the point. Dylan with good pressure. Forces the pass back to the point. Buffalo moves that over to the other D. In the center. Dylan ties that up. Ryan with it. Ryan's just going to get this out. Ryan comes in, though. Tries to go through the middle. Ryan behind the net. Forces a turnover. Hits Dylan in the middle. Dylan couldn't settle it, though. It's right in his feet. Ryan doesn't allow that zone entry. Buffalo just sends that in deep. Mason tries to play it, can't. Costa on it, sealed off. Ryan in to help. Ryan and Costa, puck comes to the corner. Cycled around. 35 seconds left on Easton's penalty. Up to the point. Moved over top of the circle. Shot through. Mason fights that out from the corner. Coop's on it. Coops just blasts that out. Another ice. 24 seconds left. You're going to have Braxton, Gage, Cooper, Jack. 24 seconds left on Easton's penalty. Faceoff comes. Ooh, Braxton almost gets there, can't. Buffalo walks in at the goal line. Nifty move, moves it up to the top. Walks in, shoots. Mason fights that off. Gage with it outside of the net. Cycles that around, but Buffalo's first one's there. Back up to the point. 5 seconds left on Easton's penalty. Gage with pressure. Gage gets a stick on it. Buffalo still with it, though. Easton's back in the play. Shoots. Blocked in front. Buffalo player down in front of the net, though. I think he blocked the shot. He's still down. Did he block the shot? Yeah. He looks like he's in a lot of discomfort. Hopefully he's all right. All right, Ryan Gage, Dylan, Jack, Costa. Face off, comes to Ryan. Ryan chips that out for Dylan. Dylan with a burst of speed. Dylan picks that up. Dylan shoots, scores! Finish, boys, finish! Face off one by Buffalo. Gains the red line. Send in deep. Mason out to play it. Sets it up behind the net for Coops. Coops skates into it, cycles it around for Elliott. Franco's got Easton, gets it, but not to him. Flipped out of the zone, cut off by Franco. He skates into it full speed. Can't get around the defenseman. Buffalo in 2-on-2. Delays. Sent in. Coops blocks that. Buffalo with it behind the net. In the corner now. Powers around, loose in front. Face-off is won by Buffalo. Sent in around the net. Lenny in after. Lenny and Andrew combine behind the net for it. Buffalo comes away with it though. Pass up to the D, doesn't connect. That's out of the zone. On Buffalo, so no icing. Dylan creates turnover. Got Gage in front. Can't get it to him. Hits Ryan though. Ryan on his backhand. Tries to get one to Gage. Side of the net. Gage behind the net with it now. Curls to the corner. Moves up for Andrew. Smart play. A lot of traffic. Andrew moves over for Dylan. Dylan doesn't catch it on his backhand. Dylan delays. Tucks it around for Potter. Potter back for Dylan. Dylan tries to move for Lenny. Can't, but Ryan gets there. Tuck in deep. Dylan pokes that in with Ryan. Tries to get it over for Andrew. Andrew settles it. Shoots! Ooh, glove save. Goalie flashed the leather on that one. Faceoff comes to Buffalo. Through the middle, taken away by Franco. Gets it to Easton. Buffalo comes away with it though. Good stick by Franco, creates a turnover. Braxton moves out in the corner for Easton. Easton delays, sends a backhand pass that's cut off by Buffalo. Jack with it. Oh, into the netting. Face off one by Buffalo, D to D. Through the middle, sent in deep, behind the net. Jack picks that up behind the net. Fires that, not out though. Goalie is out of the net. We're going to play 6-on-5. Shot on Mason's loose in front. Buffalo with it. Mason shuts the door. We'll play 6-on-5 the remainder of the game. I'm out, Buffalo.